When you see a 10-year-old kid go into a corner store and steal beans, do we see it as that little thug, that little hoodlum? Or do we really recognize what it really is? Do we recognize that it's poverty? That kid's trying to make sure his sister eat, his brother eat. It's not even about him. If a person has never experienced it, you may not even understand what you're seeing. See, I was that 10-year-old boy stealing them beans. I've been there. Yes, my past has not been the best. We gotta be able to see that child's future and see what it could look like. Not only see past it and understand what it could look like, but recognize that you may be the vehicle to get them there. My name is Pastor Jerome Smith Sr., and I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. For me as a kid, my mom went to the mailbox every month, first of the month. She'd get a check. She either pay the bills or she don't. Whatever happens, happens. We ain't got no money. We ain't got no food. We ain't got nothing. I was being taught, this is how you live. I wanted to make money. Kind of worked my way up from being a dish machine operator to being a cook. I started investing in real estate by the time I turned 18. By the time I turned about 21 years old, I had it going on. I owned about 100 properties in the city of Milwaukee. And I believed that I had everything I needed, everything I wanted. I could do what I want, when I want, how I want. And I felt like I didn't have to answer to anybody. At the time, I had had an affair. My wife and I had decided to split up. Shortly after that, I lost everything I had pretty much in foreclosure. I went bankrupt. I got mixed up with some of the wrong people. I didn't have God in my life. It was Friday the 13th, 1997. That's a date that's etched in my head forever. That particular night, I decided I was gonna go home and visit. And I happened to go into the house and no one was home. And I sat on the love seat. And as I sat there, I says, man, I've destroyed something great. I had a .45 semi-automatic. And I put the gun to my chest, right in my heart. And I pulled the trigger. The impact from the bullet knocked me out, but the bullet never went through. How is this possible? I've seen the damage that a .45 semi-automatic does. My life should have been over. But I learned something that night. I learned that God had a greater purpose for me. On that very Sunday morning, I walked in this building. I showed up here at church.
Many of us sitting here today may not understand our purpose. But I want you to know that you've got purpose. You were created for a purpose. We got to get it right. We got to be the ones that take it to the next level. We got to be the example. You either show people that they're important, that they got purpose. Once people can feel that they know realness.
Because of that incident, I got a chance to make a difference. I could make a difference in people's lives. And that's what transformed me. 53206 is identified as one of the worst zip codes in the nation, having the highest incarceration rate, having the highest drug use. So as a pastor in the community, I would walk through the area and just look. And I would see a lot of dilapidations. The drugs and the crime was all stemming from a lack of income, a lack of great paying jobs. People just want to be provided an opportunity to do better for themselves. Milwaukee has all these great people who really, really, really want a job. And then in the outskirts, you got all these great companies that really need people. The barrier is transportation, because they may not have the wherewithal to get there. And the light bulb came on. Wait a minute, we got church vans. Let's use the church vans to get people to work. And that's how the Joseph Project came about. The Joseph Project is a faith-based employment initiative connecting those genuinely seeking opportunities with the opportunities that already exist. We drive them to every interview, we drive them to every drug test, every physical, and if that's not enough, we even drive them to work day in and day out. We've put nearly 300 people to work. We've hit retention rates as high as 70%. No, sure, we don't have a lot. We're just a storefront building sitting on 55th and Center. But inside that storefront building, God created something called the Joseph Project. All because he didn't let somebody kill themselves 20-some years ago. Now, purpose is being revealed. It's not about me anymore. I'm a 46-year-old black male. Heart runs at about 24%. It's about how much good I can do with the time I have left. Trying to bring the best out of somebody else. How can I help them get there? That's what it's about. That's how you transform lives.